Hey guys, Danny Weshy here. Today is the day that I'm finally redoing this tank behind me. I'm gonna re-scape it, give it a whole new design and everything, and I'm really excited to show my artistic side again. So before I get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. Okay? Now let's get going. Now you'll see I already took the big piece of wood out. I've adjusted the pothos plant now that it's detached from the piece of wood and everything up there. So, and I even added, you know, a couple extra pieces of Dragonstone in there. It actually looks really cool as it is. If I didn't, you know, have this whole design with this new driftwood in my head of kind of what I'm thinking, I would almost even just leave it like this because it looks really nice. But I gotta tear out all these plants. I gotta remove all this blackbeard algae, even though it's all dead now. I treated it with some hydrogen peroxide and some other stuff. So let's tear everything out of this tank and get a whole nice, clean, new slate going. So of course, the first thing that's coming out is all the plants. I'm gonna get what is fully salvageable out first. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, really clouding up the water, but that's just all the rooted plants. Oops. Got one little dwarf size left. But man, like I have a whole thing just full, and that's just the Crypts, the Vesuvius Sword, and the Dwarf Sag. I still gotta get out the little bits of Anubias that I can potentially save by cutting off all the blackbeard algae and all the stem plants. Good news, guys, I still have coolie loaches. But now I gotta drain all this water down so I can actually catch all the fish. Okay, so all the fish, the heater, the filter and everything, still running on this little 10-gallon here. Might be a little bit too much flow, but everybody seems to be doing all right. I actually counted 5 coolie loaches, and I only bought 6 originally, so that means I only lost 1 out of that whole thing, which is really interesting, especially since I lost so many other fish, and coolie loaches tend to be more sensitive. So let's, now that I have everything out of there, let's go ahead and add in some Flourite red and mix it all up with everything else that's in there already. So that's going to be the base layer. As you can see, I got it really high in the back. I mean, we're talking probably 5. Gosh, it may even be up to 8 inches deep in the back on both hills. I think that's going to look pretty sweet with everything. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add some water and then suck it out so we can clean up this nasty clay up front. So I cleaned up the clay a little bit. You can see there's still some in there. It's alright, I'll take care of it later, but now I want to get these 2 pieces of wood in there exactly where I want to put them. They're not going to sit like that, don't worry. Oh man, look at that. Woo, this is gonna be really nice. Really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse everything out and kind of help everything kind of settle a little bit before I add any of the sand. And now that it's all rinsed and settled, I got this nice sand from Caribsea that I'm gonna add in. Let's start adding. Oh my god! Look at that, guys. The freaking sand looks awesome. Really makes the wood and the rocks stand out even more. Oh man. It's time to get some plants in this. Now you can see I already added some water, but the first plants going in are gonna be my epiphyte plants, the ones that I have to glue. So I got some variegated Anubias in a tissue culture here. Next I have some Bucephelandra Kedagang, also in a tissue culture going in. Next we got the Bulbitis Fern from the previous setup going in. And with your epiphyte plants, don't forget to keep them nice and moist by misting them. It also helps the super glue gel dry to keep the plants nice and secure. Next I have what I salvaged from the Anubias. Got a couple pieces of Java Fern. Alright. Things are looking pretty good. I like how it's all kind of coming together here. Now that all the epiphytes are done, let's go ahead and fill this guy all the way up with water, and then I'll make the planting of all the rooted plants a lot easier. Now that we're all full, the first plant going in is my pink flamingo crypt. And it looks like I can actually split it off. Next is going to be the red Undulata crypts. Next we have some crypt Parva. Next going in is a Vesuvius Sword. It's a nice corkscrew plant. Next going in, Dwarf Sag. And then as far as some stem plants go, we're going to start with Rotala green. Got a little Variegated to put in. And a little bit of Hygrophila. Got a little bit of water wisteria. I have a water lily, a dwarf aquarium lily. And the last plant going in is this Spiralis. Alright, so that's what I got right now. It's pretty freaking awesome if I do say so myself. I mean, guys, look at that. Wow. The Dwarf Sag is gonna fill in. If I take you up the top, you can kind of see the stem plants. I left a little space there because I do plan on getting some more plants in the near future. Some kind of red ones and some stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything to fill in that space there. Just kind of keep that. I did think about adding some moss on top of the wood. I can always do that in the future too. But right now, let's go ahead and take out a little bit of the water, top it all the way off, add the heater, the filter, and let's get those fish back in there. Okay, I got the filter on there. I added the pothos and spider plant back on there. I added some Brightwell black water into there to give it those nice tannins and a nice dark color. I think it's really cool. Gonna give a second for the filter and everything to run and cycle through everything and kind of clear everything up a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and add the fish. Some of the coolies are definitely more stressed than the others, but oh man, look at the pattern on that guy. He is awesome. I'm about ready to let these guys into the new tank. Alright guys, I hope you like it as much as I do. I really like it, and I can't wait until everything settles in and I start getting new growth, and it really just fills in all the empty spaces and stuff. If you didn't already, make sure to like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you next time, guys.